to third. Arenado has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Jake Lamb into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nolan Arenado strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Greinke's ready. Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh.
2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. A quick out number 1.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. You know, this is an uppercut swing, like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Ben Paulson.
Ben Paulson gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Hard hit ball to second, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Gerardo Parra set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wow, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Nick Hundley gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. To short. Segura has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Yasmani Tomas will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. And he takes a called strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the 1st out.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Leadoff man set down, and here's Chris Owings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Wow, that's just a heck of a play at short. Once this ball gets over the pitcher's head, it becomes a do-or-die play. And you can see him field this thing and then whip it over to first all in one motion, and he just does get his man by about a step.
Zach Greinke will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Paulson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Chad Bettis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Chad Bettis.
Greinke steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
He set him down on a nasty changeup, too, so we'll see if they go that route again if they get him to a 2-strike count.
Looped out toward 3rd. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Jose Reyes in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. A good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The batter, number
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. Well, that's an important run down there at third, and you can't be chasing pitches like that.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. DJ LeMahieu steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 2 and the Diamondbacks 0. A.J. Pollock will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. hits it high and deep out to center field. Blackmon going back to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, this is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop.
As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out.
And I don't think he got quite as much of that one as he would have liked. He got it up on the handle a little bit, and as a result, this becomes a routiner out there in left field.
Paul Goldschmidt digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 6.
David Peralta stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks do get 1 back, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the D-backs 1. Ben Paulson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
For the Rockies, first baseman, Ben
Greinke
Paulson.
looks in. First pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Owings has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Gerardo Parra. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Hundley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Wellington Castillo heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 24.
Yasmani Tomas will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Trying to hold the lead. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And he lays off for ball one. Lifted into center field. After it is Blackman. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
So stepping in, Chris Owings, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Pretty well done right there. He just gets out in front of this pitch and grounds it right between third and short. That'll be good enough to get the job done and drive in that runner from third base.
Standing in now, Zach Greinke, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. Two guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackmon on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that's a good job in that situation. You love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And remember, that was a changeup that...
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he takes strike two.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Spin throw, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
3 runs already home here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rockies 2. Christian Audemaze will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Christian Audemaze.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's letting it fly with that swing, but really, you're down by 2. Your task here off the bench, get on base.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, 1 away.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe. But for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Line drive to center field. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Good work there by Zack Greinke as his guys keep their 4-2 lead. Miguel Castro will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
46, Miguel Castro.
Gene Segura will start things off for the Diamondbacks with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
Gene Segura.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
And the pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
To 2-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
David Peralta will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Calling for it, Hara. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Nolan Arenado will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third, Gonzalez heading home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, this is what happens when you allow that leadoff man to get on base. I thought they might hold him at third with nobody out, but he comes all the way around to score from first on the RBI double.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Greinke comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In is Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra.
As he'll take a look at ball one. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just...
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. At the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Tomas ranging back, still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I'll tell you, as a hitter, and you know this, EK, when you get one, they just feel different. They sound different off your bat. And he got this one. Watch it. Arms extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball. Hits this one right off the wall in left center field. And to be honest, I'm not too sure how this one didn't wind up about 10 rows deep.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Randall Delgado is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Randall Delgado.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Daniel Descalso.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-4 Colorado. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jason Mott is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Wellington Castillo will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Yasmani Tomas will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2.
Boy, it's been a good solid inning so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Charlie Blackmon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lamb is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Jose Reyes digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Drilled on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Leading off the inning, Chris Owings. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1, 2, 3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now batting.
That's a huge leadoff single as he's the tying run down there at first. But look how excited he is. Man, he's fired up.
Phil Gosselin.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Gene Segura. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Arizona, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Silvino Bracho is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Silvino Bracho.
Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Ready on 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Now batting, Ben Paulson. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
It was a breaking ball away that he got out in front and just pulled it. I don't think that's necessarily the best approach for that pitch, but he got a good piece of it anyway.
Drilled to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. That's inside. 2-0. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, a double play.
Oh, man. That's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man on to start the ninth, and things are looking up. But then this is a made-to-order double play ball, and suddenly you're just an out away from this game being over.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Reyes is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And this save will wind up being the 3-inning variety, and that's got to be okay with him as he gets the final 9 outs to finish off this victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 5-4. Good night from Denver.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Streets.